The fastest, cheapest, and easiest way to fertilize is through an irrigation system, and today we are going to be testing out the cheapest one that I could possibly find on Amazon and see if it's worth its salt. It's going to be fun, so let's go ahead and jump right into the action already taking place. So this is my injector. There's an arrow right here that tells the direction of the water flow. So I'm going to set this thing in about right here. You see I've already cut this pipe. I have an extra 3/4 coupler and an extra little bit of pipe just so I can set this height right and get it where it needs to be so it's not at any sort of awkward angle. So I'll end up doing a readjustment on this lower pipe. But we're going to go ahead and set this thing up. Put this ball valve to the outside so it's easy to control. This is going to lead to where we keep our fertilizer, whether that's in a bucket, a bottle, or anything else. And we're just going to set this bad boy right in here. Okay, so why am I showing you this? Look, the easiest, simplest, fastest, cheapest way to fertilize a lawn is through your irrigation system or through any sprinkler that you may have. And this is definitely the cheapest way to do it. I can use any bottle, bucket, or tank that I want to, and this thing will pull material straight out. Now, because it's so cheap, I don't really know if it's going to work all that well, but we're going to give it a shot. Now, the beauty is you can use any liquid or even any water-soluble fertilizer you want. All right, so we're just going to let that set up for a little bit. Okay, so here is why this works so insanely well, and you may have a couple of questions about it because we're going to pump fertilizer through the irrigation system. A lot of people have a concern with that because, hey, what if my irrigation system doesn't cover everything like it should, or maybe it overlaps, or maybe it goes other places? Well, number one, I have an irrigreen system, so that problem's solved. But if you do have that problem, you're already wasting everything and you need to get that fixed no matter what. You're probably making up for areas that aren't getting enough water by watering everything else too much. So sometimes putting in these types of fertigation systems can actually help you find problems that you didn't necessarily know you had or that you were compensating for in a different way. So in an effort to be more precise, always take a look at your irrigation system so you're not wasting, and then you can run something like this through and it's going to be fantastic. Okay, let's turn the water back on and find out if this thing is going to be a viable option or if it's just a piece of crap that costs $20. If it works, you know, all of this is like I don't know, 2 minutes to put together, and that would make it the cheapest and easiest way to fertilize a lawn, hands down. Because you could take this, drop it right in here, you can leave this thing right here, and just pull water, and you're good to go. If it doesn't work, then it's 20 bucks that you don't have to spend because I already did, okay? And then, that's all. Water turning on. Pressure. Oh, we got our first leak. Look at that. Okay, so that fitting. Tighten that up. Oh, we got our second leak right here. So they didn't put enough glue on that fitting. So that's no good because it's already glued, so I can't fix that. This one is still, well, that's no good. What happens when I do this? Woo! Okay, so the only way this would work, and it's not gonna work, look at this, it can just leak. It's leaking from everywhere, it's leaking over here too. Oh, it's just spraying all over the place. I'm gonna call this one busted. Not busted like it's broken, busted like this is a bad idea. Now, maybe this could work on a hose still, but that is just stupid. So, I'm gonna go ahead and cut it out, put this back on, so I can get to work back on the rest of the irrigation system. So, this is a no buy. Don't do it. Okay, here's something to consider about this. Perhaps this is something that isn't meant for constant pressure, even though it does have heavy enough PVC. No, this is something that probably ultimately would be best on a hose instead of doing it the way I did it now. And then you would basically be, you know, controlling when you turn it on and off with this, because if it sat under constant pressure, like you just saw, it's just gonna push water out of the opening and that doesn't do any good. But this thing was leaking here, here, up in here, and right down here too. The glue just wasn't all the way put on, and so it just wasn't sealed right. So that's no good. Not like it's the end of the world. I mean, you know, we can fix this thing really super quick. So that's always nice. Just make sure we cut this to the right length here real fast. Right there. I'm gonna slip this bad boy on here. And the next thing that'll be going in here, just not today, is the Easy Flow. I'll drop an Easy Flow in here, but there was a piece that I'm waiting for that I want to use. There's actually a different piece that makes that tank even cooler. So as soon as I get my hands on it, then we'll install that one. But for now, if you want to know more about fertigation, I have done videos on this before, and it may be worth you checking out. The industry leader is going to be that Easy Flow system. And again, the goal here is to get to the point where you can fertilize without thinking about it, and your lawn just looks awesome all the time.